Hi, my name is Bob Rubin. I'm president of Marathon Mortgage. What we've done is we put together these short, informative videos in order to allow our borrowers to become more familiar with the different aspects of home financing. One of the questions that we get on a regular basis is, what is acceptable employment and how much income can I use? So what I've done is I've broken the income and employment situation down to what we usually see, and I'll address those different aspects. Most familiar to us, or the most popular, is a person who is salaried, that works for a company, that gets paid on a regular basis, once a month, every 2 weeks, once a week. And what we do with that person is, as long as they're a full-time W-2 employee, which means they get taxes and Social Security taken out of their paycheck, what we do is we take their monthly gross income, we annualize it, and divide it by 12. So we take the monthly gross income. Now, for a salaried person, that's a pretty simple way to do it. Okay, so if a person makes $60,000 a year, it's $5,000 a month. If we have two borrowers and they make each $60,000 a year, then we would have $10,000 a month. So that's pretty simple and straightforward. When a person has commissions, bonuses, or overtime, we typically average over a period of time, and that's a 2-year period. We send out a verification to their employer and ask their employer to break down how much of their income was actually commission, bonus, or overtime, and then we take that amount and we make that a monthly amount and add that to their monthly gross income. If a person is self-employed, it's a little trickier. Typically, we like to see that a person is self-employed for a minimum of 2 years, and we go by their tax returns. So if a person makes $50,000 or $60,000 from their business, we're going to use that amount and divide that by 12 and get their monthly gross income. Now, this isn't the amount that they take into their company. This is the amount that is the net amount after all their expenses, their car expenses, their supply expenses, their office expenses, their rent. They come up with a net amount, and that amount is transferred to the front of their tax return, and that's the amount that we use to qualify them. Now, if a person gets income from trusts, from real estate, from investments, from dividends, and that's significant enough to help them qualify, we also look at 2 years tax returns, and we annualize, we average that, and we put it on a monthly basis, and we use that for the qualifying standpoint. So in most cases where a person is just salaried and works for a company, it doesn't have to be for a long period of time. A person could have just come out of college or just got their first full-time job, and as long as it's a full-time job, we could use that income. Typically, we like to see that a person has training in that particular area and not just got the job that has nothing to do with a college experience. With respect to part-time income, we'd like to see a 2-year history of part-time income. A person can't go out and get a job at Walmart or McDonald's or a place just to make some extra money to help them qualify for the loan. When we look at part-time income, we want to make sure that it is a consistent, secure, regular part of their monthly income. So with income, it's very important to run your situation past a loan officer and make sure that the income that you feel that you make is also the income that we could use to qualify you for a loan. We try to answer all questions up front because we don't like surprises afterwards. Okay, you can find us on Facebook at Marathon Mortgage, and we hope you enjoyed this.